Plaintiff Patricia Rugg says she and the defendant were friends for many years, and she often helped him and his girlfriend out. Patricia claims after the defendant's girlfriend falsely accused Patricia of stealing her pain pills, the defendant assaulted Patricia. She's suing for emotional distress and pain and suffering. Defendant Edward Rassler says Patricia is a compulsive liar and a convicted felon who was charged with selling her own medication to an informant. Edward admits that he punched Patricia one time, but insists it was only because he thought she was going to assault him with an iron.
Start with you.
Yes, Your Honor. Ed Rassler and I had been friends for many, many years, and we had always helped each other out. When I needed things done for my lawn and that, he'd help, and if he needed things done or help around the house, I'd help him out. And his girlfriend, when she needed help, I would help him. And she suffers from MS, and she a lot of times needed help with around the house and things. And so I helped out quite a bit there. And I would take her to her doctor's appointments, and Cindy has convinced Ed on numerous occasions of many lies that she had told him. At one point, she had mentioned to Ed that she was many months pregnant and had lost a baby. And he believed her that she lost the child. And then...
How do you know differently?
I was friends with her also, and they...
She told you no? Why did she say she told him such a lie?
I don't know, blatantly lied to him.
Okay, so you just sat there saying, girl. The average person would say, wow, why would you say that? And she might say, girl, I was just trying to scare him. Or I'm sick of him. I just wanted him to suffer. Or I just wanted to see how he would react. Somebody, they would have told you something. You just say, oh, okay, well, wow, pass the cards, let's keep playing. Sir, were you ever told that?
No, sir. Never was told that at all.
You weren't told she even lied about something?
No, she didn't.
He offered many times to take her to the doctor, and she'd refused.
All right, man.
Okay, I mean, this is how she manipulated him.
So what else was going on with you all's association during this time?
The only thing, Your Honor, is that she has lied to him on numerous occasions. And all I was saying is that we had been friends in the past until she came around. And I hooked the two up, actually, as boyfriend and girlfriend. But she has manipulated him into believing so many lies of hers that she has told. And that's just why I'm getting to the point here for my case. I was taking her to her doctor's appointments, and I had stopped in January. I took her to her appointment, and she had
MS. Don't start that baby stuff. For MS.
Yes, for MS.
All right, go ahead.
And the doctor had prescribed her 120 pills of Vicodin, 325s, and 120 pills of Tramadol. And that was 240 pills. And in 2 weeks' time, she had taken all those pills. She had told me she was going to blame her brother for taking and stealing them, because in the past he had been known to steal their cigarettes. Well, needless to say, she obviously didn't blame him, because 2 weeks later he came to my home and was accusing me, sir, of stealing his pills. He's come to my door. I couldn't see anybody at my door. I had to get up and look to see who was at my door. He was standing off to the side.
The brother?
No, not the brother, Mr. Rassler. Mr. Rassler had came to my door. I was sitting watching.
About the pills?
She told him that I stole them.
How do you know?
Because he came to my house and beat me up. In 2 weeks' time, she had taken all those pills. She had told me she was going to blame her brother for taking and stealing them. 2 weeks later, Mr. Rassler had came to my door. I was sitting watching.
About the pills?
She told him that I stole them.
How do you know?
Because he came to my house and beat me up.
Plaintiff Patricia Rugg was friends with the defendant, and she claims after the defendant's girlfriend falsely accused Patricia of stealing her pain pills, the defendant assaulted Patricia.
All right, let's start with your background.
Sir, Patty is a convicted felon for selling her own medication to a confidential informant.
What type of pills does she take or have?
She was taking Xanax, I think is what they're called, were Xanax. She had sold to a confidential informant. She is also a compulsive liar. She
That is not true.
She stole some rings from a girl that was living in my house. She had went to her doctor's office and stole the laptop from the doctor. Took the laptop
That
right
is
off
not true,
out of
Your
the
Honor.
doctor's
Do you
office.
believe she's on drugs or
That's
something?
irrelevant.
Excuse me?
Do you believe she's on drugs?
I don't know what she's on.
Okay.
I
Who
really
told
don't.
you all these things?
My girl, she had come with the laptop to my house.
I'm sorry.
To my house.
There you go. There you go. Your girlfriend.
Your girlfriend told you these things,
No,
sir?
no, sir.
I thought this is what you were telling me.
That's true.
Patty there, Patricia, had come to my house with the laptop and said, look what I have in front of my girlfriend. My girlfriend had told her to take that laptop back to the doctor's office, or we were going to call the doctor and let her know.
How about the ring? Who told you about the stolen ring?
She admitted to us that she had
She just walked up to you.
Yeah, she was there every day when I come home from work. Every single day.
She had
was there.
something hot, something new.
Yeah, she was.
That's not true, Your
You
Honor.
don't think she was a drug addict? Now finish telling me how he came to you and assaulted you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Came there looking for the pills.
He came there to my home, accused me of stealing 240 pills of his. I did not take no pills from his home, and I did not break and enter into his home. His girlfriend sits at that house 24/7, never moves, never does nothing. She sits there all the time, never leaves. How can you break into a home with somebody there? That is totally impossible to do, first off. And I did not do that.
So what happened when he came there? Obviously, a confrontation occurred. Tell me
He
about
came
it.
to my door and pushed the door open and started to accuse me of stealing his pills, wanting them back. And I told him I did not know what he was talking about. He started punching me in my arm, and he's pushing me the whole time and saying, I want my pills, you B. I want my pills, you B. And was punching me punched me in my head.
Do you think he's a drug addict?
I honestly believe there's a problem somewhere,
Someone
sir.
to do all that.
That's exactly what he
Yeah,
did.
that sounds like he has
And then after he punched
drug
me
problem.
on my forehead, he kept punching me.
Your
and
Honor, I never hit her but one time, and that was it. But
he punched me in my mouth.
that was
and
over
busted
her
my
having
dentures, sir, and I
she had
spit
a
out on my tape.
1800s iron.
Hold on, sir.
bare-handed-
What?
After he punched me in my mouth, I spit my dentures out on my table, and he seen blood, and he ran like a baby. And he left my door open, and I went and closed my door so
Big tough guy come over, hits you, and then sees blood and runs like a baby.
Yes, he did, sir.
No.
What happened, sir?
I come into her house and was accusing her of taking my pills because we were had an MRI on February 27th, and we were gone from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 8:30 at night. When we come home, there was no forced entry in the house. The house was not ransacked, but all of those pills were gone out of our house.
She has a key?
I have what is called a key safe up in the corner of my door, and she had got the combination out of
From
my
where?
girlfriend's phone.
How do you know all this?
Because she was there every
That is
day
not
playing
true,
with
Your
her
Honor.
phone.
I
That is a
understand, but how
lie.
do you know she got that combination?
Because she would be playing with the phone.
I did. That's a lie,
Playing
Your
with
Honor.
it? What do you mean by playing with it?
She had got locked out because somehow her house key had come up missing off of her keychain. So I told her that it was under house key, and what the combination would be right there under house key. Well, that's how she had got the combination because that's where she knew to go at on the phone. I literally told her where to go to under the phone.
Her?
Yes.
Why?
I wasn't even thinking.
Plaintiff Patricia Rugg was friends with the defendant, and she claims after the defendant's girlfriend falsely accused Patricia of stealing her pain pills, the defendant assaulted Patricia.
Go ahead. So you come over there, you think that she took it because she has the code to the key, and your pills were gone, and you went over there and went crazy.
Well, I confronted her over the pills, and I told her to give her my pills back. She had picked up that iron from the 1800s. You know, the settlers would put on a wood burner to heat up to iron their clothes. Mm-hmm. Well, she had picked that up, and
Why?
because she had that.
Why would she pick it up? Why would she want to hit you?
Because I was being a little mean to her for doing the things that she had done. Her pills had come up missing. 1 week she was
Obviously,
sore.
you were a
2
threat
weeks.
to her if that happened. What was the result of that assault? Tell me about when you hit her. She picks it up.
Prior to her.
Pardon me?
Prior to me, before I would.
Right. She picks it up and then you hit her.
I thought she was going to hit me with it.
Right. All right. And she dropped it?
She never dropped it. I never hit it.
You just say you did.
Yes, I did. I didn't. I pled guilty over it because I wanted to just get it over with.
All right. Well, it's not over. That didn't work. And there's a presumption when anyone pleads guilty that they are. And the result of saying you did something is punishment, or in this case, restitution. And the restitution is clearly for, what do you have there? The pain and suffering she endured. And she's going to show me some pictures of evidence of bruises on her face, on her chin. Looks like you hit her more than once, sir. Your fists aren't that large where you can just hit her with a fist and it goes from her chin all the way up to her cheek, sir. You hit her more than once.
Your Honor, I never hit her but only one time.
And you hit her right in her face.
Yeah, right here in the mouth, right here.
And this is your dentures he damaged. All right.
Your Honor, I think she took that 1800s iron and hit them, broke them irons with that iron.
That's a lie, Your Honor.
Sir,
I went to the hospital that evening.
I wasn't going to give her the total $5,000, but you showed no remorse. You come up with a statement saying that she intentionally broke those dentures.
Did not.
As opposed to,
Lie, Your Honor.
I know I hit her in the mouth and is likely to have broken her dentures.
Yes, sir. I did. I admitted to it when I did it.
All right, well, don't stop short talking about she broke her own dentures. Judgment for the plaintiff, $5,000. He admits to hitting you in the mouth, and I see the pictures. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much. I just want to say that I'm sorry that our friendship had to end, and I'm glad it's over with, and I'm just glad everything's done, and I can put an end to this now and put it all behind me.
I have no extra. I should have kept my mouth shut when I had the chance, and I didn't.